Hey there, welcome to Quintessential Comix, Episode 9. I'm your host, Alice. This is Matt
Garcia.
That is his last name. Today we got an awesome episode lined up for you. We got Ramon Perez in the studio talking about A Tale of Sand and a bunch of other stuff he's doing. The guy's a busy, hard-working dude. Also, we're going to sneak into the release party of that book, Tale of Sand, show you a little sneak peek, show you a little bit of action of what the Toronto nerd events are like. So what's going on at the Toronto Cartoonist Workshop, which is a really fun venue, and we can't wait to show it all to you. Thanks for joining us, and enjoy the show.
Hi guys, Matt with your news for this week. Coming out of DC, they've announced the second wave of the new 52. They're canceling 6 titles and replacing it with 6 new titles, so we keep 52, and the marketing information stays the same. The canceled titles are Black Hawks, Hawk and Dove, Men of War, Mr. Terrific, OMAC, and Static Shock. And I've just been advised that OMAC is the only one of those that doesn't suck. The replacements are Batman Incorporated Volume 2, Earth 2, World's Finest, GI Combat, The Ravagers, and Dial H by China Miéville, which could be really cool. Look at this teaser information in the form of a picture. And Rob Liefeld is taking over the writing for Grifter and Savage Hawkman. He's also taking over writing and drawing for Deathstroke. So look forward to that if you're so inclined. Out of Dynamite Entertainment, Garth Ennis is writing the updated The Shadow comic, which was a comic before, also a crappy movie with Alec Baldwin. So it's actually got some cool teaser art as well. This is teaser art day. It's awesome. Coming out of Marvel, we have Captain America and Bucky. That series is now Captain America and Hawkeye, because Hawkeye is in the Avengers, and Bucky is a traitor and a dog and a terrible person. Out of Valiant, we have a new Exo Manowar series. It got a creative team, so it was announced earlier, and now they've gotten their creative team together. The author is a New York Times bestseller named Robert Venditti, and the artist is Carrie Nord. So that'll be fun. Look forward to it. That's your news for this week. Thanks.
Hey, sup? Alice here with your events, Toronto. We don't have a lot of events, but that's probably a good idea. I mean, we've done a lot the past couple weeks. It'd be nice to just sit at home, read our comics, relax, skin nose. So this Sunday, there's a Lost Girl fan screening at the Windsor Arms Hotel, and Doorway 2 Fandom is putting that together, and that's Doorway number 2 Fandom. And if you email them at hotmail.com, you can reserve a seat at the Windsor Arms Lost Girl fan screening. That's from 7 till 10 at the Windsor Arms Hotel, Sunday, January 22nd. Check that out. Also, not this week, but coming up, Chris Hardwick is playing the comedy bar. He's the Nerdist. If you haven't heard about it, you should look that up. He's a pretty cool dude. And yeah, tickets are selling in advance for $20. You can buy them online. There's a Facebook event, Chris Hardwick at the Comedy Bar, or Chris Hardwick in Toronto. It should be pretty easy to find. And yeah, starts February 9th. He's playing 5 shows. $20. Should be awesome, yo. I'll be there. See you. And those are your events in Toronto this week.
Hey, it's Matt again with your releases for this week. Coming out of DC, we have Secret 6, The Darkest House trade, and Superman, War of the Supermen, as multiple Supermen. From Dynamite Entertainment, we have Hack/Eva Monsters Ball trade. And from IDW, we have Classic Jurassic Park Volume 4, Return to Jurassic Park. We have Part 1 trade. That's a lot of numbers. Volume 4, Part 1. So we got Danger Girl, the Danger Size Treasury Edition trade. If you like Danger Girl back in the 90s, then get it all for whatever. Coming out of Marvel, we have Dakin. X-23 Collision trade. And Deadpool Classic Volume 6 trade. We got Marvel First, the 1970s trade. If you didn't collect all the 1970s issues, you can get in one handy package. We've got Marvel .1-2 trade. And New Defenders trade, Volume 1. We've got 12, Volume 1 as well. And finally, X Factor Volume 12, Scar Tissue. That's it for your releases this week. Have fun.
Hey, I'm Alice Quinn on Quintessential Comix here in studio with Ramon Perez.
Hi there.
How you doing, man?
Yeah, pretty good, you?
Pretty good.
Nice.
So I haven't seen you like much at all in the past year because you've been working and slaving away on Tale of Sand.
The comic that ate my life is finally over. Pleasantly, it was a great experience, but yeah, I had no life. And many of my friends hate me now, but that's okay because, whatever. I guess
the art was produced.
Yeah, that's true. The job got done, right? So, things are back on the roll. Dust is settling. Life is getting back in order. So it's all good.
Yeah, and now the fun part about making a book is the book launch and touring it and telling people about it.
True.
And
hopefully people enjoy it.
Yeah, and they'll tell you how much they enjoy it and give you feedback. You like feedback?
Only if it's good. If it's bad, just keep it to yourself.
You ain't got nothing good to say. Shut your trap.
That's right. That's what Mama said.
So, how was this? Other than, setting aside the life sucking and soul eating, the time consuming bit of it, how did you enjoy working on this amazing Jim Henson screenplay?
Well, to be honest, there was no soul sucking. It was pretty enjoyable all around. The company Archaea and the Jim Henson Company gave me complete freedom to adapt the screenplay as I saw fit. I took some liberties with it, and they really let me run with it and create an awesome book. Very few companies, I think, would allow someone that much freedom. So it was great. There was a great team on the book, from colorists to letterists to editors to everybody. Even like just meeting some of the Lisa Henson and Karen Falk, who's the archivist for the Henson Company, was great too, because I got a whole backstory on Jim and his life at the time when he worked on the screenplay originally back in the 70s. So it was a great project all around. I got to meet a lot of great people, experience a lot of great things. The schedule was grueling, but at the end of the day, that's comics.
This is the industry we chose,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's tough biz.
You're suffering, I can tell.
Oh, yeah. We lost our backdrop.
Mm-hmm.
We're totally suffering over here.
It's a lovely window.
So how did you get, to work on this project? Like I said, this is like a Jim, Henson screenplay. This is something that they unarchived, and they're like, well, we need an artist to take this on. How did you get chosen for that?
Was it Archaea contacted me about mid-2010 with they forwarded me a bit of the script, and they said, hey, would you be interested in adapting a Jim Henson screenplay? It's been lost for 40 years, kind of buried in the archives, and we're auditioning a few different artists. So it was myself and a few other artists were brought forward and presented to the Jim Henson Company, and then after some sample pieces of artwork, discussions on what they wanted, and it all came together, and they chose me. I was a lucky dog to work on the project, and once I got the script, they gave me the original manuscript from '74, and I just kind of sat with it and adapted it directly into a book, and then myself and the editors kind of finessed it to the product you see in front of you, or will see in front of you when you get yourself a copy. Yeah.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Am I throwing you off there?
Well, a little. I didn't pre-order a copy, and all the comic shops didn't.
No, I gotta go now.
No. That's cool if you want to leave.
Yeah.
I see how this is.
Okay.
But just so you know, every Tuesday and Thursday, I check back on Kukuburi.
Well, that's good. That's good. Nothing happened last Thursday, just so you know.
Yeah. I checked.
Yeah.
So how do you find time to balance, your paid and commissioned to work with your labors of love, Butternut Squash and Kukuburi, the webcomics you have currently up?
Well, balance is it's more like juggling or spinning plates. I don't know if balance comes into play. Usually, you try to keep a nice balance, but one overtakes the other at one point. Sometimes I have extra free time and I'll work on Kukuburi. Butternut got put to bed about a year ago, so that's no longer happening. And when the corporate workload is light, I'll focus more on the independent ventures. But when the corporate work calls, and if it's an exciting project like Tale of Sand, I'll have to put on the other stuff on hold till I can get back to it. In a perfect world, I could balance it all perfectly out. But you got overhead, you got bills to pay, and and there's great opportunities to work on a lot of great things. So I just say all in due time, everything gets done when it gets done, kind of thing.
Yeah, man. If people are still interested, they'll wait.
Yeah, that's what I figure. Yeah, good things take time.
They do. I also hear you're working on the. Hold on, I have it here. The John Carter God of Mars series coming out in March.
I am. Yeah, I'm working with writer Sam Humphries. He's doing the adaptation of the script, and we're kind of working Marvel style, where he's giving me a plot outline, and then I'm going in and kind of creating the, I guess, panel breakdown, the storytelling breakdown, and then we'll be going back to him, and he'll be doing the dialoguing and, you know, finessing of the script from that point, kind of thing. So it's pretty exciting. The books themselves are about 100 years old. So, you know, I figured I did 40 years with Jim Henson. Might as well just go another 60. Hit a 100-year mark. Yeah, why not? So it's pretty exciting. The original material is some great retro sci-fi. We're finessing the story a bit just to make it a bit more all ages friendly. And, you know, I figure it's been 100 years. It's being adapted quite literally the same way, you know, for 100 years, so why not mix it up a little bit? So we're kind of playing around with it, making it fun, but keeping true to the original context of the story at the same time.
Nice. So the next project, you're going to go even further back, and you're going to do some Shakespeare, perhaps, maybe?
No, I don't like Shakespeare. Somebody already did that. Some friend of mine, he did something called Kill Shakespeare, I think, out of Belanger. Yeah, I don't know.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah. No theater for me. Though I am doing a poster for Midsummer Night's Dream for a theater company this summer, so there you go, there's something.
There's always something.
Yeah, there's always something.
So yeah, that's pretty exciting. You got the book launch coming up on Wednesday.
Yes.
We're going to be there. We'll get some footage. We'll slice that in after.
Cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Very nice.
Anything else really cool and exciting?
I don't know, you're the one supposed to ask me questions. Why are you putting the pressure on me?
I'm not putting any pressure. It's like open-ended, dude.
Well, what else? I'm just getting started on the John Carter stuff, which is exciting, and I'm really trying to make the adaptation different from anything anybody's ever seen of John Carter before. So that's a lot of fun, and my editors are allowing me to kind of play with it, so that's pretty exciting as well. And so we'll see. I might get some angry ERB fans that will scold me for going away from the original designs that have been, set in stone for 100 years. But whatever.
Sometimes revamps are necessary.
Yeah, I think so. After 100 years, I think it's time.
Probably a good time.
Mm-hmm.
So Tale of Sands, Tale of Sand,
Yep.
wide book release.
Yes.
This Wednesday.
January 18th, yep.
January 18th.
Mm-hmm.
There'll be a book launch party at the Toronto Cartoonist Workshop.
Correct.
587A College Street.
Sure. I believe you.
I do a lot of events.
Okay.
I know this stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll see you guys there. Pick up the book, A Tale of Sand, Ramon Perez. Thanks for joining us today.
Well, thank you.
Hey, it's Alice Quinn. I'm here at the Tale of Sand release party. Behind me, some wonderful original art by the amazing Ramon Perez. We're gonna walk around the party a bit, maybe show you some people, maybe chat up some people around here, show you what Toronto comic scene at night is like. So enjoy.
Everyone, thank you very much for coming tonight. I see that all of Ramon's books are sold. That's a good thing, Ramon. If you haven't already had a chance to have a gander at his beautiful artwork, please do. And he has more artwork for sale at his table. And please have a chat with him before you leave tonight. We're very thrilled to have Ramon here tonight, and what a fabulous project, and I really enjoyed the book, and I hope you will too. So the other piece of news that we have for you tonight is that the TCW, the Toronto Cartoonist Workshop, in association with my good friend Kevin Boyd. We have decided or been working on... actually, maybe you should take it from here.
Well, I mean...
Wisely played, sir.
As many of you know, Joe Kilmartin here is the manager of Dragon Lady Comics.
Hi, everybody.
And is sadly coming to a close very soon. We're about 2 weeks away from the closing date of Dragon Lady. And 33 years in Toronto. And one of my major concerns was the loss of Dragon Lady and the effect it would have on the community in this area and for the Toronto comics community in general. And so I went to Sean and I said, Sean, you've got a lot of space in the front of the TCW. Why don't we do something with that and put a retail space in this area? So opening the week after Dragon Lady closes will be a new shop in this space. And Joe will be manager and continuing on with the store.
Yeah! New comics! New comics, graphic novels, no back issues. Unfortunately, those go with John Empty Kitchener. And
coffee,
cupcakes, nice place to hang.
Sofas,
and chairs.
Chairs
would help. Maybe some music in the background.
Yeah, exactly. Something a little more laid back, but not necessarily, something a little more laid back.
And the great thing about this location is it'll be a retail space, but it'll also be a community space. It'll be a lounge area where people can hang out.
Yep.
We've got the gallery space on the walls and the TCW and Gorilla Printing all on site. So it's going to be like a one-stop shop for comics folks.
Yep.
You can come and hang out and...
Licensed venue for events in the evenings. It's a perfect kind of synergy of what the TCW has been doing and what I've wanted to do with a comic shop for about 6 years now. So hopefully we can make things work.
So there you have it, Quintessential Comix episode 9. What'd you think? Did you like it? I had fun. Did you have fun?
So much fun. I love it.
If you like this episode, please do press like on YouTube or tell us on Twitter and Facebook. And come back next week. More Quintessential Comix on the way. Hey, I'm Alice Quinn. And you might be thinking, what are you doing back here? You just said goodbye. But I'm here to tell you all about the ways you can support T.Comics and me, Alice Quinn, and Quintessential Comix. If you like this video, you can go to YouTube where you found this video, or click on the YouTube button on the embedded page on T.Comics or wherever you found this video. Click on that, press like on YouTube. Simple. Let me know you like it. Or if you have specific feedback, please do comment. You can also find this on T.Comics under, if you search up Quintessential Comix, it'll come up with a list of all the episodes, and we're still going to have a dedicated page for that website. You can like us on Facebook, facebook.com/T.Comics. You can follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/T.Comics, and those are all my personal tweets as well. So enjoy. And thank you so much for tuning in and watching Quintessential Comix.